Okay, so you had all recently leveled up and had spent the night at Firefinger, a towering cliff face that used to be some sort of watchtower with a burning inferno at its very peak. And underneath a very high up sky, you guys were able to mark out the surrounding area of where you were at Firefinger. But now that time has come in the morning where you guys fancied checking out Mezro. If you want to, then you can absolutely do it. But to do so, you will have to cross into Undead territory.
Well, before we do that, we wanted to go back down and check out the Sturge area on the second level, I think it was.
Yeah, second level.
Okay. Alright.
He had a ring on the corpse down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Or there was something. Yeah, but there was exactly that. Wink. And we'll move you over to the sheet now. Whoop. There we go. Bah. There we go. So yeah, you all were napping at the summit of this peak, and the mound of dirges were back here, and you had to carefully climb your way back down, and there is going to have to be a guy in front, so in this case it's going to be Dralian, as he and his heavy armor does make life difficult at the back, so he will be up front. There he is. Is he already on this page? Yes, he is. I'll delete that one out.
We're all over on the left-hand side.
Yeah. So you know where to move yourselves to. But yeah, I'm going to put him at the front. Because he has been a path-forging leader so far. Okay. So, yeah. As you had encountered from the previous time, yeah, so the Sturges are continuing to rest, and a few flutter back over to the corpse and keep picking at it for more times, and yeah, you get a little look of what these things look like now that the daylight's with you, and you should see them in your journals right now. You all get that?
You all get that? Yep.
Yeah, nasty, blood-sucking, blood-red, hairy things. They look very much like bats in a way, but with a long anteater-like nose.
Little disgusting things. You know how
Yeah.
to fix this. Fix their disgustingness with a sword.
Alright, I believe Brightheart and I wanted to set up at the entrance, and we're going to coordinate our Thunderwave spells to hopefully take them all out in one blow.
Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna put you behind Dralian first, because Dralian is going to be leading the way. You're going to make your decision to me of what you want to do, and then we're going to roll initiative, and you're going to do it. Okay?
You two should move to the front then, if you're going to coordinate your spells.
We were hoping to take them by surprise and then cast on them before they could have a chance to react.
Might be possible. Yeah, it might well be possible. But yeah, I mean, like, is that it? Is that the long and short of it?
Yep, that's the plan.
Alright, then just
Brightheart.
roll your initiative and then act in it. Alright then. So, yeah, being more possibly nocturnal creatures that like these shadier places, they're all seemingly quite relaxed, kind of hiding away between the shadows. And yeah, Durandel, it's your turn. You can choose to do nothing if you wish.
First of all, can you unweb my token?
Yes. Yeah, you're no longer poisoned. Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
now shooting through him would give the creatures some form of cover.
Yeah, he's a big dude with big armor, so in this, like, one-person corridor, he's gonna provide, like, especially because they're, like, little creatures. Like, if I'm correct, yeah, they're tiny, so no bigger than 2.5 inches, you know? 2 feet and a half, or even less than that, just like a couple of inches, really. So, yeah, he's gonna provide, like, 3/4 cover to them, really.
Okay. Can I delay my turn? Hold my turn to the end of the round?
Okay. Till the end of the round, you say?
Yeah.
Whose round?
Well, they wanted to coordinate in an attack, so I will hold my turn until after the sorcerer goes.
Okay.
After Willem goes.
Brog, what do you choose to do?
Yeah, I am going to also wait for the our casters to cast their spells.
Okay. Brightheart.
I would like to go at the same time as Willem.
Okay. So, your action is to follow Willem. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Sekra, it's your turn. What do you choose to do?
Yeah, I'll wait until they've gone.
Okay. Willem, everybody has relied on your turn in the initiative order, so do your turn.
Of course, I roll. All right, I'll move up here.
How far
and then
was
I'll
that?
cast my Thunder Wave spell.
Let's count
Now,
that out.
we would have been trying to properly coordinate this so that we were both at the
So,
entrance.
this is 15
So I don't
feet,
think I would have been in
and
that
this is
position.
another 15 feet. So let's back you up, you eager beaver, because this is where you'd end up with 30 feet.
Well, you get what I'm saying, right? Since this was our plan to begin with, I wouldn't have been at the back of the pack to start.
Well, Dralian would make himself at the front, because if any of the bats would have charged after it, well, yeah, that's just basically Dralian's firm standing is that if anything's going to get hurt first, it's going to be him, so he just checks out the area, makes sure that they're asleep first, and then after that, he will then lead you guys in. So, yeah, no, this is about right. So, at this turn, you move the full amount of your speed, which is 30 feet. Everybody is friendly, so they allow you to pass. And you go the full 30, which is 15 past here. And then 15 to this area. So that's your movement. Now what do you do?
Let's see. Well, the idea was to cast a Thunder Wave inside the cave.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the range. It's a 15-foot cube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I should be able to do that.
Let's help you give an idea of scale for that for you.
So it's, yeah, it's unfortunately it's not ranged. It's starting from myself,
Yeah.
but that's still well within 15 feet.
Yeah, you can have it like this, or you can, whoops. Yeah, you can have it like that, or you can have it like this. So, I take it you want it this way, right?
Correct.
Alright, go nuts for it then. Do your cast. Oh, hang on. Well, yeah, this is your turn. So, do your turn first. Brilliant. So, those 6 will make Constitution saving throws. Okay. You see, I can't hide. I can't do /GM. Can't do it at all. So yeah. Everything that fails. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Even if it's halved. Yeah. Okay. So all of them die.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and fling myself back 10 feet.
You have no movement.
I'll use my sorcerer ability.
And what exactly? Describe to me that, please.
A boiling force of wind surrounds me and moves me back 10 feet.
Yes. Okay, I got you. Yeah. As your reaction, I got you. Okay. Yeah, you did so. Okay. Now everybody else's condition kicks in as you have done yours. I remember the ranger was the first to yeah, the ranger. Yeah, you were first to do your condition. It has been met because the sorcerer has moved and done stuff. Now what do you do?
I'm just gonna move my normal movement to here, which is 30 feet, and I'll just do a.
Did you count it up this way? All right. Let's
Nope.
see. 5,
Counted.
10, 5,
Take
20.
a diagonal step at the corner.
Yep. 5, 20, 30. Wink.
Okay, so I took a diagonal step at the corner instead of walking around it,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, I see that. Sure. Go for it.
and then I'll just do a ready action.
Okay. All right. So Brog, you were the next up. Your condition has been met. That the sorcerer has now moved. What did you declare you were going to do?
It's following up. I am going to move here and also ready in action.
Okay, great. All right. Brightheart, your condition has been met. The sorcerer has moved. You follow after him. He is now at this location.
Okay, I believe I can move to here, even if I go like around the corner.
Yeah, they're all friendly. You can do that movement, yes.
And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave to hit those last 3.
Yep. You cast it, and they die.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Success.
All right then. Now, you see a dead explorer there, and in this place it's kind of rancid because it has all the droppings of this sturges that have come from the ceiling down to the ground, and this corpse is pretty old. Would people like to make an investigation check?
Yes.
So, the explorer has been dead for about 6 months now, and she's slumped against the wall, and you can see through some of the tattered clothing and a rotting purse, a few gems and whatnot, and you can see that she has 15 gold pieces, a gold and carnelian ring. Excuse me. I'll tell you their value because I don't want to have to look back to find out what they're worth. A gold and carnelian ring and 2 onyx figures representing Chwingers. Now, you don't really have much of an idea about what Chwingers look like, and you're going to now, as these. Has anyone seen Princess Mononoke by Studio Ghibli?
Yes.
You know the little forest spirits?
Oh, is that what they look like?
Well, have a look in the handout of Chwinger, and you can see that they have this black matted hair that's all wiggling about the place, though they are about the same height and they have interesting masks over their faces with unique patterns and whatnot.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Are they like legged, like 2 legs, 2 arms, like very small legs and arms, or is it
Yeah.
just like? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will grab the ring and I'll put the value down so when we sell it, we have it.
Yeah, brilliant.
And you said there were gems?
Yes. Golden gems. Yep. So I guess that's just 15 gold pieces. I suppose
15 gold pieces worth of gems?
I guess so. I guess they weren't being literal with the gems bit.
Okay.
Alright then. But yeah.
And I'll write down the Onyx figurines as well.
Alright, awesome.
There was
Okay.
2 figurines.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
there were.
All right, I'll gather all the loot and put it into my pack.
Brilliant. Okay then. So, without anything else to fight, you guys make your way down to the base of Firefinger, and you're all set to go. You have a bearing that you can be following now. It's still morning. It's still morning time, so you can get a whole day of traveling in. Make sure you mark off that spell slot of Thunderwave, mind you. Fun. But yeah, you just mark off that spell slot. But all the same, yeah, you got several miles to go, and so I suppose your day begins, doesn't it? Anything of particular people want to do during their travel today?
I do have one question for you.
Go on.
I was looking over the Unearthed Arcana Ranger, and it states that I have advantage on attack rolls. Or I'm sorry, advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
But when you roll initiative in roll 20, there's no advantage. How would I apply advantage to initiative rolls, or should we just set it to a flat bonus?
You click it twice, and I take the higher value, and then I edit it.
Perfect. Okay.
Also, for convenience, I'm keeping your initiative rolls as they are here. Would people like that, or would you prefer to roll them each time?
I prefer to roll it each time.
Okay, then.
I don't know how everyone else feels.
Well,
That's what I'm used to, rolling each time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can roll each time. I mean, generally, like in a dungeon, for example, maybe not roll, but yeah.
Like once per
I'm for-
encounter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
so, finally, the time has come that you actually trek into this jungle. Since you began, you've been staying on the rivers, which has been a great opener to the jungles of Cholt to you. And on top of the ever-constant humidity and some of the sudden thunder and rain that comes with like these sudden droughts of patches, you're now going to be enclosed in the thick humidity of the jungle now. And to deal with that, you've also got the mounds of insects that a few of you have managed to prepare with incense.
Bug spray.
Yeah. A few of you did not, worth mentioning. And your fighter, Minotaur in particular, she seems pretty okay with any flies, as flies being around her face, and that seems pretty normal. Like her bovine nature is sort of well accustomed to a fly flying around her, it seems. That being said, however, all the rest of you, I mean, Dralian in particular, looks absolutely fucking destroyed in this weather. It looks like he is suffering hell, to say the least. As this humidity is absolutely god-awful. It sticks to your clothes, and at every leg movement, every arm movement, you can feel that your sweaty body is sticking to the fabrics, and it's so humid that when you feel like you would just be sweating and wiping your brow, you're just wiping the humidity of wetness over your own face that you're sweating through. And it's rough. It's pretty rough. Azaka, though, leads on with you guys, undisturbed by the environment around here. And, you guys make your way. So, who has a passive perception score of 13 or higher?
I do.
Ranger does.
I do.
I do.
All right, that's everyone. The min-maxing was strong. So you spot some giant webs before all of you guys were about to walk into them. You spot some giant webs that you avoid walking into.
Is there any way around them? Around the webs? Or...
Well, I'll just get to the actual information on that in a hot second. Where was I? What was the role? What was the role? Okay, so I don't get to know the role. That's good. That's good. That's handy. God damn it. Yeah, this is frustrating. Pardon me. Just to amuse yourself with all the possibilities of what could possibly be in those webs. Maybe a monkey. Maybe 5 monkeys. Maybe an entire rhinoceros. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
No, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Who has the highest perception in the party? Like, everybody's perception.
It's definitely not me. I have a -2 to mine.
+5 for me.
Yeah, that's probably you then.
Okay, phew, pardon me. Right, yes. So, what you guys come across are 6 hang on. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, you guys find yourselves coming face to face with some large spiders that make their way out and about. Now, I'd like people to assign themselves here while I draw some sticky web. And the web goes between a few where's the color that I want? Pink and pink, yeah. The color goes between a few large trees that you've walked through. They're very tall with like large trunks to them. And the canopy is thickly covering out the sun, but it's still brightly coming through between the leaves, just in like a green shade. There she is. All right, yeah. Boop. Boop. Creatures. Oh yeah. So you do have some giant spiders that look a little something like this. Now in your journal. Boop.
Are these similar to the spiders we saw in the tower?
Bigger. Yeah, very much bigger, for sure.
Okay.
We also need our cleric in here as well.
Yes, you do. Yes,
we probably do.
We probably do. Very much do.
Oh no.
Spiders. It had to be spiders.
Follow the spiders, he said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Hang on. I got more webs to draw, because these fuckers, they love their webs. Now, this web is above the tree line that you walked under. That one is above.
How far above?
Like
5 feet, 30 feet.
25.
Over here, where I'm drawing the line here, is where it's like it's open, essentially.
Yeah. Alright. God, these jelly beans are great. Okay then. Roll me initiative. Okay, now, I need to roll Dralian. Need to still add him in. That pesky little cleric. There we go, he would be wanting to lead the way, although it's exhausting for him. Now, yeah. Mr. Ranger, what were your two rolls? I see a 10 and I see a 6. Right, yes. So when I go to... You're already listed as a 10, so that's good. Boom. There we go. Now, these dudes do not surprise you because you pointed out the webbing. But it is their go, and they shall take it now. Okay. So, this spider here will climb down the 15 feet he was cruising at behind this tree. Then he will move 15 feet to this position. And we'll go through for the large Minotauress. Yes. Alright, so they roll a 13 on you. Is that a hit? It's not.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, he goes and tries to spit some web at you. But doesn't do much in the way of getting you down, honestly. So that's its turn. Dralian's turn, so that means more of me talking about myself and whatnot. He's going to go up now, and he has Bless ready, so he's going to cast that on his 3 targets being... there we go. His 3 targets being the Minotaur fighter, the Barbarian, and also the Ranger, who would like to pick off some shots with. And he's just going to be ready to arm himself, and that's his turn. Alright. This giant spider has come down 30 feet from like the top of this very tall tree. And they're going to then dash another 30. Or they're just going to dash into the group here, right between the Minotaur and Barbarian. Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use Magic Missile, and I'm going to target the 2 spiders in front of us.
Okay, so that's this one and this one.
Two missiles to that one, and then 1 missile to the other.
I presume you mean 2 to the right and 1 to the left.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so the 3 and a 1 go to +2, which makes 6. Go to the 1 on the right hand side. And then the other 4 + 1, so 5, will go to the other one. And that's decent damage between the 2 of them. Though these are definitely stronger than the spiders you dealt with back at the other cave. This spider will move down 30 feet down this tree. And will then make its way to this position. We'll get right in front of the druid. This one back here is going to make a web shoot down at the ranger down there. That's a 12 on the ranger, which is not a hit. And it's basically going... Well, after that, it's then going to move its way down to the ground, basically. But that's about it. Okay, Brightheart, your turn.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame and then throw the flame at this guy.
Is Produce Flame a ranged attack spell?
Yes, I think so.
That will then be at disadvantage to a creature that was in 5 feet from you. You could, however, attack this one that's already hurt, and that will not be at disadvantage, and it would thin the crowd of spiders.
I'm still going to go for the one in front of me, but I'll use Shillelagh instead. Bonus
Okay.
action to cast it, and then use my action to actually strike.
Yes. Absolutely. Brilliant. So, that is not a hit, unfortunately. You figure, like the spiders beforehand, these would be easier to crunch up, but it is not. It is not easier to crunch up, unfortunately. Durandal, you're a little bit cloaked over with some web, but it's not going to interfere with you. This spider definitely looked like he wanted to bind you up in webbing, but you do also have the holy glow from your cleric magically guiding you and prompting you to aim closer with your shots. So you feel ready to mess people up.
That spider that was that shot at me, is he up in the tree still, or did he come down on the ground?
He's up on the tree still.
All right, I'll shoot him up on the tree.
Okay.
Bless adds the D4 to damage or attack.
To attack.
Attack.
Okay. So I'll just roll that separately, I guess.
Brilliant.
+4.
That is a hit.
Wow.
And roll damage. Brilliant.
11.
So,
Good job.
yeah, very good. You do a mighty blow into this creature. What's more, you shoot at one of his legs, in fact 2 of them even, and the pain of that actually makes it lose its grip, and it sort of like hangs and falls a little bit down. Not by a lot, just by 10 feet or so, but it has got climbing abilities, so it does keep itself 15 feet up in the air. Alright. This spider, that's on the ground level, will make its way down between you and Azaka, and will go to bite you. That's a 19 to hit. And as you can see, I will need a Constitution saving throw, please. That is a success, so you will take half. So you will take 10 points of piercing damage, and then a further you would then take another 7 points of poison damage.
I am unconscious.
Oops. Bless is still in effect on you though. Zekra, it's your turn.
Roll. Wait. He can roll a 1d4 for his const. Oh,
That's for save. I succeeded the save.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, which it has, you are stable. But poison for an hour. Oh, this is similar.
Yeah, this is familiar.
That's exactly what happened last time.
Yeah. Alright then, yeah, Zekra.
Alright, I'll just hit this guy with my battle light.
Go for it. Oh, very good. Shame about that crit. But hey, you got a second attack on you. But yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage. Yeah, oh yeah, we ignore the +8 because that's taken into account your crit, of which you would have got full damage. And may I just add, you would have killed this dude. Well, actually, almost. You would have almost killed this dude. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yes, you do a massive slash across it as you bloody this giant spider. But that's only one-handed battle axe. You have another battle axe in hand, don't you?
No, I don't. I've got a shield.
Oh, right, I got you. That's where that AC came from. Ah, damn. Well, no, that's good.
Sorry.
So good. No, don't be sorry to me. That's all fine. This spider is going to move in, and it's going to make an attack on Azaka. And that one's, because she's a baller. And she definitely feels like a baller with her interesting mask over her face. Brog, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to initiate my rage, or one of my 2 rages for the day. And I will attack, let's see, the fighter attacked the creature next to me, or the one next to the left?
The other one, that one.
That
Okay,
one is bloodied.
gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one between us then.
Okay. Do you rage?
Yes, I did rage.
Okay, good. Always worth making that very clear, as it helps. But yeah, that's a hit. Very good roll.
And it is 2 damage in addition to this. So
Yep,
11.
11. Brilliant. So, matching Zekra's damage, you bloody this other spider as well. And then following that, seeing all his spider friends down below, this spider is going to move its way across the heightened web to this area, and then is going to try a web on the druid. It rolls a 22. So, Miss Druid, Brightheart, you are restrained by webbing. As an action on your turn, you can make a strength check to burst out of the webbing. And people can cut you out of the webbing if they want to, or if they can. Vulnerability to fire damage. But yes, for now you are considered restrained. And we got some webs for that. Haha. Alright, where are we? Yeah, so this one here. This one is kind of stuck on how to approach. Yeah, I suppose it will go for Dralian. And it will move down. And then it will dash just to his position. And that's it. Now this spider's pretty hurt. But it sees a downed person. So it's going to move in. And will make an attack on that restrained person. Because spiders like killing things that are restrained. That is their deal. And just so I double check the rules on restrained. I'm going into my player's handbook now. Restrained. Your speed is 0. Can't benefit from bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Thank you, player's handbook. Okay. So this done with advantage is a 22. So Brightheart, that's a hit. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
That is a success. So you take 12 points of 12 points of damage. 6 piercing, 6 poison. Alrighty. Dralian's turn. So Dralian sees that things are getting messed up right now. That's no good. He's considering spells. He's considering what he could do. He's considering. He's considering Sanctuary. Yeah, he's considering Sanctuary, and he's actually going to cast that. And on Brightheart. So you are magically protected against some other creature attacking you. And rather, these others, Fighter and Barbarian, are more tempted towards being attacked towards. So yeah, that being his bonus action, he's going to use his regular action to do an attack on this spider. Always a fan and believer of thinning the crowd. And he will do that with his Warhammer. Which is a hit.
Excellent.
Oh, and he does good damage. He does good damage. And the giant spider is looking pretty low. But it's still swinging.
Still not dead.
No, but it's almost there. Oh, and it's its turn now. Pretty hurt from that horrible fiasco. It's going to go make an attack on Dralian. and will miss. Next up, it's Willem's go.
All right. So, question: if I was to move down to this square, would the spider get to attack me, or am I out of its range?
You are within its range, but it is not its turn. You would not prevent an attack of opportunity, though, because you have to leave a threatened square in order to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Alright, so I'll do that, and then I'll cast Thunder Wave on the 2 spiders on the left.
Yes. If you were ever curious about, your Thunder Wave reach, what I recommend is in the drawing tool, you go to Draw Shape, you grab a color, and you shift left click out an area, and it will draw you a nice, cube that you can then place over. So you can see that your Thunder Wave would be like this. You could organize it like this or whatever you want.
I was just worried about hitting Brightheart if I was to stay here, or would I have been safe doing it?
No, you would have hit Brightheart if you were to create a Thunder Wave that way, unless you have some way of excluding
that's why
her.
I moved down there.
That's fine, but yeah, that's fine. So you're gonna cast that? Alright, brilliant. They will make Constitution saving throws. Both will fail, and both will take 8 points of damage. So
moved back 10 feet, I believe.
Yeah. So this spider is looking very hurt. This spider gets to taste some thunderous damage, and because they both failed, they do indeed get pushed 10 feet back from you. And this one gets a little bit of a bump for his efforts for getting thrown against the tree. So he'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage just from the sheer knockback that your thunderous boom just sent over at him. And if you want to, as a reaction, you can float 10 feet away.
Alright, I'll move myself back there.
Okay. Alrighty then. Now that spider having been hurt, and not liking the possibility of hitting this druid, which is now kind of... Well, no, the spider is actually going to come back, and it's going to try. It's going to try because it really wants that parcel of juicy druid and raccoon. That's all neat and tidied up. But it will have to make a wisdom saving throw. And we're just going to check over that detail. Where is it? Sanctuary. Yeah, you order creature. Until the spell ends, which is a minute, any creature who attacks the target must first make a wisdom saving throw. And the DC for that... Yeah. So wisdom saving throw. Ooh, it may pass through it. That meets Dralian's DC. It meets it. So, the giant spider is actually going to successfully bite at the druid with advantage, and that makes it a 17, which unfortunately does hit. Please make... Well, you go down. I can tell you that you go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, you're stabilized because of the poison. I have forgotten to do Azaka's initiative because I am a dummy.
Oh yeah, she missed a turn.
She has. Because I am a doofus. There we go. I've still got a character sheet. Yes. Okay. Well, we'll fix that in. Anyway, that was its turn. Yeah, Dralian, you're down. And you're now down. You do not have 1 hit point. You have 0 hit points. Okay.
Okay.
Now this spider is gonna move in to here. And... Oh, shit. Oh, this is looking pretty rough. It's looking pretty rough. You guys need to start focusing down. It's going to make an attack on Mr. Sorcerer.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, you're lucky, Mr. Sorcerer. Very lucky. That's a miss. Brightheart, unfortunately, you are down, but you are stable. Should have wild shaped, I guess. Dimmadel, you're down, but stable. Oh, yeah, they are walking over you. They will do that. This spider is going to make an attack on Azaka. That's going to be a hit, and they will do they'll do some piercing damage. Azaka will make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, and yeah, she's going to fail that, so she will take a amount of damage. And yeah, she's hurt by that, especially the poison. You noticed the poison damage does seem to be hurting her quite a bit. Zeka, it's time to finish this spider. It's so close to death. Oh
no!
No, you D4, D4. It's gonna take all of that D4. Yes! I even got the AC wrong, but I'm going to allow it. That's a hit.
A mighty swing.
Yeah. So you feel mid-swing like, yeah, this is gonna hit, and then the weight of your weapon, glowing with the magic from the cleric, like aligns you in a perfect way to hit this creature, and you do so. So roll. That's great damage, and you kill the spider. Yeah, brilliant. Asaka's turn now, and she is going.
Oh, can I move over to the left?
Yes, you may. Brilliant.
Cool, I'm done.
Yeah. So Asaka's going to take the attack opportunity from a giant spider because she left one of its threatened squares. She will not be hit, and because this one's over Dralian, but also because it is hurt, she is going to give that another bit of an attack. Giant spider. No, I need her. Yep. And she is going to scimitar it twice. That's going to be a nat 1. And this is going to be a 20. The 20 hits, and she does good damage, definitely bloodying the giant spider. This one is going to make an attack on Brog. And rolls a 7.
Miss.
Yeah, miss. Brog, it's your turn. This one just taunted you. That being said, this one is close to dying, and this one is close to dying.
Yeah. Let's see here. And the one that struck at me is not bloodied at all.
No, not hurt
Correct.
yet.
All right. I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to move over here.
Okay. Yep. That is not a hit. Not a hit. So you're fine.
And I will strike at this creature here.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's a perfect hit. And you do,
And
yeah, that's a hit.
+2.
Yeah.
So 7.
You kill the spider perfectly and exactly as the spider shrieks out as it dies. Right. This giant spider will make its way down and will dash to you. Now, this giant spider is going to move its way around so it can have its pick of Dralian or the sorcerer, but it's going to attack the cleric. Oh, and he's gonna crit! That means all the poison damage. Oh shit. Yeah. So first, the cleric's gonna make a con save, but oh damn! Don't let the cleric take you down. You just missed a crit, Brightheart. Hang on, that's not. Yeah, that's a con save. No, there it is. There's a con saving throw. Sorry, I need to do that right. Ah, there we go. Passes. Phew. But he takes 19 halved. So basically 10 plus the 9, 19. Your cleric takes a massive mandible into his neck. And he looks very hurt for that. Absolutely. This very weakened giant spider is actually going to flee. It sees a good opportunity and it's going to flee up into the trees, basically. And it's going to live today. Dralian's turn. He's going to be a little bit uncertain. He wants to be helping out the downed people, but he knows from experience that they're stabilized. So, and he's also keeping people's bless going. So, just checking what he can do. Just checking what he can do. He's going to do cure wounds on himself because he needs to.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Alright, no reason why there should be that other one. None. Either way, he's going to do 9 points of hit points back to himself. And that hopefully keeps him going. Though, maybe the spiders can down him. Willem, it's your turn.
Remind me, which spiders are wounded?
This one.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to hit it with a ray of frost.
Okay. Yeah, you've got an angle on it while she's down. Now, that is going to be a miss, because you do not have the Cleric's Bless on you. Alright, it's now this spider's turn, and it's going to attack Azaka. Its mandibles go at you, but you easily dodge aside from them.
It's going to take more than a spider to get me.
Yeah. Brightheart, you are stable, but down. Durandal, you are stable, but down. This giant spider, up at the top, is going to attack Azaka. Giant spider. Beep. That's going to be a miss. Zeka, it's your turn.
Yep, just going to go for the one next to me.
Nice. Good damage.
Great.
Yes, that is very good. That is going to do it. As in, do damage. Not kill him, sorry. Okay, Asaka's turn. She is going to do some scimitar attacks to the one above it. Oh, and there's a crit. Although, terrible damage on a crit. Both will be a hit, but the spider will look close to bloodied. Not too far off. This one. They always will focus down. It's going to attack Dralian. As he's separated from the rest of you guys. They will always focus down. Giant spider, bite. It's going to be a miss. And that's his turn. Brog, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to strike the spider next to me.
Okay. Yes, your longsword proves very useful against these things.
And an 11 with my rage damage.
Yes. And again, this one looks not far off from being bloodied, but the massive hit comes down so heavy that the spider's head rattles against the ground beneath it. But it's going to reply back by seeing if it can... Well, you got the strength, so it's not going to try that. It's just going to bite you. With a 16, which is going to be a hit, and you take... Well, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
This should be good for you. Yeah, you go with this. So you take 10 half to 5 plus 11 half to 5. No, 6, sorry. So you take 11 points of damage altogether. Yes. Yeah,
Alright,
not
that brings me
bad.
to 7.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, next up is this one. And again, Dralian's cut off from you guys, so it's going to try and focus to kill him. But it's going to be a fail as well. Dralian doesn't like the situation he's in, but healing him isn't going to do too much good. So he is going to use his last... No, not his last. He did Bless, and he did Sanctuary, so yeah, this is his last. He's going to use his last spell slot to do Healing Word over to the Ranger. And so, Ranger, you get 7 hit points, and you are considered poisoned. But you are not down, and can get back up on your next turn. Willem. Oh, hang on, bonus action. So, his regular action is to try and attack one of these guys.
Yeah, he has a war cleric.
Yeah, he's going to Warhammer one of them. Oh, he's also going to use his Divine Domain, I believe. We're going to see. Yeah. I'm trying to see all the stuff he has going on for him. You can make an attack as a bonus action. Yeah, so he hasn't got a bonus action like that right now. So he's going to use his Channel Divinity to have his Warhammer glow explicitly bright, as he's going to really fight his way out of this situation. And he's going to get plus 10 to the result. Oh my god!
Double crit.
Oh god! Speaking of, whose god is it? It's Helm. Yeah, his hand comes, you know what? I'm calling it. With a plus 10. With the power, I shit you not, that could hit a Tarask. Right? Like, out of nowhere, he fucking... I mean, I'm gonna ignore this damage. He one-hit kills the giant spider. He just strikes his weapon into the ground, and the ground caves a little bit underneath it as you guys feel the shockwave with your own feet as it rumbles with the fierce might, and the spider is flattened. That's all there is to it. The spider is flattened. And he just comes out from that one attack that looks like he just brought down God with him. And it's pretty fucking epic. But, having cleared a path, he's going to use the rest of his movement to move up beside his buddy and to sandwich in the sorcerer for protection. For him. And it is your turn. You've just witnessed your cleric become a fucking beast as he called out to Helm for guidance and got it with a divine strike down on this giant spider.
I give him an epic 5/5.
Oh, he's got time to do it. Absolutely.
Alright, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to give myself a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the 2 wounded spiders on the left.
So, this is the most weakest spider, and I say that only in the interest of thinning the crowd.
Alright, so I'll do 2 missiles to him, and then 1 to the one above.
Okay. Alright, so you do 4 plus 2, so 6 damage to that spider, which you perfectly ping right through the side of his head and kill him. And then the top one takes 3 points of damage, which will chip away at him, which will be alright. Brightheart, you're down but stable. Durandal, you are back up, but you feel, familiarly poisoned.
Alright. What I'm going to do is...
Get up from prone, I imagine. Actually, you could shoot from prone, and I hear there's certain advantages, though I can't think what. I forget.
I don't remember exactly.
Hmm.
Actually, I think if you're prone, you actually take advantages against being shot at.
Yeah, so people, like a ranged creature to hit you while you're prone, that's made at disadvantage. Because, you know, you're hunkering down in the trenches to
Right.
make yourself a smaller
Right.
target. Yeah.
So
but
I'm
anyway.
going to cast, while I'm on the ground,
Oh, yeah?
Zephyr Strike.
Oh. Oh, wow. Where did you pick up this spell?
This is one of my first level spells.
I've never seen this spell
So-
used before. It's interesting.
This is Unearthed Arcana.
Oh, shit.
Part
Okay.
of the new like starting spells. So I move like the wind for the duration, and my movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. And the first time I make a weapon attack on my turn before the spell ends, I make the attack with advantage, and my speed increases by 30 feet.
Till the end of that turn.
So I'm just gonna zoom
Yeah,
all the
damn.
way down here.
Yeah, holy shit. Well done. That may be a bit of an OP spell, but I allow it. So yeah, you've nuzzled yourself right against this tree, so your line of sight only consists of this spider. You won't be able to hit the others.
Okay. And then, since that was a bonus action, I will then take my other action and shoot at the spider that they are engaged with in combat.
Okay, just so we counted that out correctly, just so. Yeah, you can move that much. Your barbarian friend is just fucking blown apart as you walk through him, as he may be a bit shocked as you have like a sudden burst of speed. But no, you absolutely are able to do that. And being a ranger, even this jungly terrain doesn't slow you down to do it. So yeah, no, you just parkour your way through the foliage, and you are able to make that attack. Yeah, and it's going to be a hit. Yeah, you do have the bless on you still as well. I didn't.
Right.
Hang on, I'll get the wrench back on you. So yeah, it's
I don't
a
think
D4.
I even need it, but yeah.
You don't need it. You're right. But roll the attack. Damage rather. Drew,
damage.
beautiful, very good. So your downed ranger just comes back up and pushes past everyone like a man possessed, and yeah, he does pretty good. Bottom line. All right then. So this giant spider is going to, well, they're kind of stuck for where they are. Azaka keeps it at bay from getting into anybody else, so it's gonna bite her. It's gonna be a hit. She's going to do a Constitution saving throw. She's going to fail rather, and she will take a certain amount of damage. So that would be and then doodle-doo. Yeah, the poison is taking effect on her, but she's still very, very sturdy. Zeka, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to run up to this guy and hit him with my horns, I think.
Oh, nice! Yeah, so you're going to charge up over, like, your downed friend, and add a d4 because it's an attack, and you're blessed. Oh, that's still a hit!
Much better.
That's still a hit! Your horns glow with magical power, and you skewer this guy on top of it as you roll him over with a ferocious charge. Nice one. Yes, exactly.
Go Sakura.
Azaka is going to clean up what's above her. She's going to scimitar twice, going to hit twice, and she's going to slash this spider apart. This giant spider isn't going to give up the fight. It's going to move around and figures it just has to down people. So it's going to attack the sorcerer. That's going to be a hit on the 14. I'd like a Constitution saving throw from you, please. Oh, that's a pass. Yeah. I've rolled the wrong attack. Excuse me. Pardon me. I've rolled the wrong attack.
I thought that was a little strange.
I gotta correct this. Ah, this is a miss now. Fancy that. Alright then. Brog, it's your turn. The spider's trying to nip at your sorcerer.
Yup, I'm going to respond by slashing him with my longsword here.
Very good.
With 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so this one hasn't been hurt, but you know you do bloody it. And maybe there's a little bit of jealousy to your cleric that had like one ferocious mighty flash that you kind of want to beat, and that may be going through your mind as you're definitely maybe competing with him. But yeah, no, you do all right. Now, Mr. Dralian, the spider that had ran away into the trees comes out and throws a web down at you. It is a hit. Yes. And so you are now restrained. What's that?
Oh, you meant to say Durandal.
Yes,
Not
Durandal.
right.
But yeah, Durandal, you are now restrained by the webbing that this very hurt giant spider throws out. And it figures like it's going to try and pick away at you in the very dark corners while the main fight continues overhead. Though other people can practically see him, it's still a lot of foliage in this jungle, more than this battle map can make you appreciate, to be honest. But just keep in mind that everything's pretty dense in here. But Dralian is going to do another attack with his warhammer. He's going to hit. He's going to, like, he's still empowered from the last attack. He's just whacking this thing like a beast. And Willem, you imagine it won't take much to finish him off.
Alright, I'll go ahead and use an acid splash, which doesn't require a roll.
Okay, brilliant. So yeah, you do a bit of acid out of him. And he makes a dexterity saving throw. Does he take no damage if he succeeds?
It's half.
Then that'll be 3 points of damage.
Well, it's a DC 14.
Yeah. So he fails and he dies as you melt what remains of him. Alright, brilliant. And yeah, Brightheart, you're down but stable. Durandal, you are restrained, but you can make a strength check to get out of this webbing. But you will do so at disadvantage because you are poisoned. In fact, I didn't really make you attack with disadvantage earlier, but you were making a speedy retreat out, so I'll allow it. But for now, you are still restrained.
Alright, but I hit with disadvantage earlier. I made sure. I had an 18 with disadvantage on that attack earlier.
Well, didn't your spell give you advantage anyway?
I mean, it gave him a
spell did
D4,
give me
but you're quite right.
advantage.
You're quite right. You're very right, Durandal. Pardon me. You're quite right. But you are still restrained. Zeka, you don't see any giant spiders immediately in your area. Make me a perception check.
Yep.
Okay,
Do I see it?
you are kind of worried about Brightheart. She's in webbing. She's still in webbing, actually. And you figure it's a better use of your time to cut the webbing off her, as you're sort of like, well, get her out, stabilize her. Your ranger, you might be impressed with, can look after himself after he did the last time at Firefinger, but he's not immediately in sight for you. Azaka is going to look around and notice that she's a head short. She remembers the way your ranger head off in, and she's going to make her way that way. And she is in close enough to yell out that the giant spider is currently like webbing after Durandal. So people are now aware of that going on. Brog, it's your turn.
Okay. I will then use all of my action to move over here and
Right.
get in position.
Okay.
And he's still 15 feet up, correct?
He's a full 30 feet up at this point.
Oh, full 30. Okay.
Cut me out.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him.
So the giant spider doesn't like that people have caught up with him. So again, he is going to run away into the canopy. With nobody who can do some range for him, he makes his escape easily enough. Durandal watches him skitter away though, and perhaps has some curse you feelings in mind. But yeah, we are now out of combat. If Brog doesn't, Azaka is the first to cut Durandal out, as you're still feeling kind of poisoned from your earlier bitings, and what's more, you feel especially dizzy given that you just dashed your way around the place with extra speed. So yeah, you're feeling a bit kind of, yeah, you're not feeling bright. Alright then, so yeah, we're out of combat. Dralian is out of spell slots to help people. So who has any form of healing to bring Brightheart back up?
I have one spell left, and I can cure wounds.
Well, it will bring Brightheart able to walk again, or else you're carrying her for a while.
Yeah. I'm definitely not carrying her, so I'm going to cure her
Okay,
with 9.
very good. So
Thank you.
yeah, Brightheart, you're back up to 9. But you are feeling, you're feeling very heavy now. You feel sick. You know, this humidity is not fun for you. But mostly you are feeling dizzy with this spider sickness and this poison. That's not pleasant. But, Azaka does say, I can tend watch to this area. You can take a rest if you need to. And basically, she's offering you the opportunity to take a short rest.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so.
That was a close fight.
I mean, I guess it is sort of wise to use the webbing in case we do get attacked, but yeah.
Yeah, a little bit like that. It's again like this is spider territory, and you just kill the spider, so it'll take animals a little while before they figure that it's anybody's territory now, you know? But yes, you all gain the benefits of a short rest. This can include rolling some short rest hit die. And you get
Is that
back...
just your regular hit die?
What's that?
Is that just rolling your regular hit die?
Yes. Yes, it is. Up to a certain number dictated by your level. During the short rest, you're able to work off the spider poison that's over on you. You forgot to add your constitution modifier. So I will...
I have no con.
Okay, well...
I have 0.
Okay, that's fair enough then. You could do it that way. There is a specific, like, part of the dice to use, but that's fine.
Are we just rolling 1 or 2 then?
That's up to you. You can roll up to as many as you like. For example, Dralian will just be rolling 1.
We do not gain spell slots back, though, right?
Correct.
That's a long rest.
Okay.
Unless you're a warlock.
That is not good, considering everyone's out of spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll definitely need a long rest at some point.
Actually, I don't think your druid is down on spells. I think they're good to go.
Yeah, she got taken out pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only spell I've used was Thunderwave back when we were still at Firefinger.
Oh, good.
Yeah, fantastic. Alright then. So, back to the map of Chult. and you continue on your way. After that rest, you feel a bit better, and you make your way through the region of the undead, and you're surprised that you haven't seen any undead yet.
I think more relieved.
Now this is interesting. Let's check this out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Okay, so a couple of these creatures seem to spot you, and they cautiously sort of come out. They seem very curious by you.
The Sioux monster?
Yes. They seem very curious, and they despite the expression of the handout, they all seem like they're making quite like naive faces towards you, just sort of like, ooh. Yeah, kind of like Tarzan and monkeys. 3 of them, in fact, are just sort of like walking forward, a bit unsure, a bit curious of you, and they're just sort of like, ooh, oh.
What does our guide have to say about them?
Yeah, what does the Volo guide say?
So you mean Azaka?
Either one.
Either one.
Azaka is staying cautious. Yeah, Azaka is going to stay very cautious, and no, she's going to catch up on her thoughts, and she's going to step in front of you guys as he goes, "No, stay back. These creatures will try to persuade you otherwise, but they are deadly monsters." And as she does that, those creatures seem quite frustrated with her, and they all snarl and they all snip out and start to do something quite different, actually. So, I'll have you guys reasonably assembled in a different fashion. We'll have the webbings actually be like jungle vines and what have you this time. And these creatures are sort of curiously looking at you through the treetops. And as she like warns you guys, they do sort of it's hard to explain, but once I get them out, I'll tell you what they do. Get a few of these out. Yeah. No. They're pretty much easy to see. They're right in the clearing here. Yeah, hang on. Oh, no, don't want Skype. Get away, Skype. Sioux monster. Yeah. So these look like primates, and they seem to be like very bizarre looking creatures despite this. And they all seem quite happy to be upside down. And what you notice is that they seem to have a very interesting ability, which they are like using on you now. And let's check it out. Just check out the range. Yeah. So Azaka will actually assemble herself here. Dralian will be not far off. It's also there. You'll be a bit back. Fighter will be back. They will be back. Yeah, this seems like a better order to things. And basically, they sort of just like curl their fingers over towards their heads, and a few of you suddenly get like a blast of uncomfortable psychic energy that seems to start hurting and crunching at your mind. First one will be sent towards Azaka. And she will make a wisdom saving throw and succeed, taking and will take the damage. I'll take. Sorry, the target must succeed on a DC 11 saving throw or take and be stunned. The creature stunned can repeat. Oh, so she succeeds, so she doesn't take the damage.
Nice.
Yeah, but the next one will go for Dralian. And Dralian will make his saving throw. He's got that wisdom. Ooh, he barely passes. And you can see like he's struggling to do so, but he still shrugs it off. But the next one goes to Brog. So Brog, make me a wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah, you're fine. Everybody, maybe thanks to Azaka, is not surprised by this. And so you're all able to gain yourself to have the mental fortitude to fight these creatures off. But yeah, roll me initiative. Okay. So Durandal, you can go up first.
Okay.
You also notice that its hands are very much like claws, as are its feet. Looks very prehensile.
Are these guys hanging up in the vines, or are they like down on the ground?
They're hanging around on the vines, so they're at about 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, for some reason I didn't get on the turn order.
Who are you?
Willem.
Right, did you click your token?
I think I didn't have it selected, that's why.
Okay, that will be why. Try it now. There we go. Yeah, there you are. Okay, good. So, Durandal, you go ahead and do your ranged attack. I imagine you're going to.
Yeah. So you said they're hanging 20 feet in the above.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I'll just fire a shot since I'm one of the only ones with ranged at this guy. I'll aim the crossbow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire away.
That's going to be a miss.
All right.
Willem, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and target that one with a Ray of Frost.
Okay.
He's less than 60.
That's also going to be a miss. Dralian. Oh, Dralian has no spell slots, and all he knows how to do is to smash things. So he's going to get right up to it and just basically taunt it to come down for him, because that's the only way. Azaka kind of thinks this is a bit of foolish behavior, so she's going to go right up by him, and she's going to ready an action so that the first one that gets close is going to take a scimitar. Zekra, your turn.
Can I hold my action until one of them comes down?
Sure. What will your action be after that condition is met?
I will charge at it and hit it with my horns, I guess.
Okay. Brightheart.
I would like to hold my action until this this guy comes down.
You do have Produce Flame, that's maybe worth mentioning.
It's only got a range of 30 feet, and how high up is that one?
20 feet, but you don't have to worry about angles going up. So, like, you can move yourself there, well, here even, and you could definitely get this dude. In fact, you can get this dude if you're within this reach.
Okay, I was thinking about trying that, but I wasn't sure if it would reach. I'll do that then.
It will work, and you can do that. And that's also going to be a miss.
Man, we just can't hit anything.
Yeah, these things are just sort of really off-putting to you guys, so you don't know what to do with yourselves, honestly. Yeah. So this dude here is going to dash, and he's going to climb the jungle canopy basically until he's like basically on top of where the ranger is, but he's still at like 20 feet above him. And I'm just gonna move him back a bit. Yeah, so he's above the ranger, at 20 feet, directly above you. Yeah. This one will come down. Now, Zeka, that meets your condition that one has come down to the ground. So, you can do an action to try and charge at him, as you wanted to.
Yep, I'll use the Minotaur's goring dash, so I can just charge straight at him and...
Do you have 35 feet?
It's a dash, so it'll be double that.
Okay, brilliant. Then yes, you can do it. So you get a good run up to this thing. And do your gore attack. That's going to be a hit. Yeah, you pierce it right into this tree here. As
ouch.
Yeah, that definitely hurt it for sure. Yeah, that definitely hurt it. Ah. Okay, I get what's going on. Interesting creatures. Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's his turn, so it definitely does that. But then, it hops itself up to a hand and a foot on the side of the tree, and will then go to make a bite on you with 21 and do 3 points of damage to you, and will then do 2 of its claws to come at you, and will hit and do 9 slashing damage, so you take 12 altogether.
Okay.
This dude has enough foliage that he can hang on by his tail. He comes down to within 5 feet of Dralian, and Azaka makes a scimitar attack against him, which will be a hit and will do 4 points of slashing damage. After doing that, it will then do it will use all of its hands and all of its claws to then slash and hack at Dralian. That is beneath Dralian's AC. So yeah, seems to be reasonably safe. Okay, Brog, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see. You guys pretty much have everything on the right handled, so I will... Let's see.
We said that guy's 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I'm going to ready a javelin.
Okay.
And I'm going to move over here.
Why ready it when you can just throw it at him already?
30 range. If I can hit that, then sure.
Yeah.
If...
20 feet up, and...
Alright. I will ready, and then I will just hurl it at that guy.
Yeah, from like this region, you can already start throwing it at him. Yeah, you can even throw it at him from where you are. Absolutely.
Alright. Let me hurl it at him.
Yeah, that's a hit. And yeah, that will do 8 piercing damage, and that definitely skewers him. And that definitely hurts him, for sure. You still have your movement if you want it.
Oh, is it my turn? Are you done?
No, Brog, you still have your movement if you want it.
Yeah, I will. I am gonna move over here.
Okay.
Assist.
Yes, now it's your turn, Durandal.
Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna just move back here next to Willem, and then fire a shot at the one that was just above me before.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally possible. That's going to be a hit. Yeah, you do a massive amount of damage to it as it screams in a horribly pitched tone that really doesn't sound like it's good in the slightest. You feel like you're not going to forget the sound it made later tonight, you don't think. Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, I will attempt yet again a Ray of Frost. This time at the one that's been wounded by both my compatriots.
Yeah. That is going to be a miss. Dradian will have a hit at the monster above him with his warhammer. And he's going to miss. Unfortunately, all of his, he has, since he's had a short rest, his channel divinity is back with him, but he's going to have to wait till his next attack to pull that out. Azaka is going to make 2 scimitar attacks against it. Both are going to hit. That's going to do 10 damage to him. Yeah. Now it's Zekra's turn. And she has this monster right in front of her. So he's up for grabs in terms of attacking him.
Yeah, I'll attack him, and I'm going to use my bonus action to do second wind to do a bit of healing as well.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's good damage. Brightheart, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move just a little bit and then use Produce Flame again.
Okay. Yeah, this is better because Zekra did skewer the thing right against her, so this helps get a side shot on it. But yeah, roll the attack. Whoa! Tremendous!
Nice.
Yeah, so you crisp this monkey monster right while it's still on the horn, scratching and clawing at Zekra, but you burn it and flambe it alive as you do massive damage. Well done.
Crispy critters.
Yeah, exactly. So then next up, this creature is going to come down to Brog, hanging by a vine, and will first, as it, bounces on its tail, it's going to, bungee jump down to, bite you, with its gnashing, disgusting teeth. But, being so hurt, it doesn't realize that the javelin is still, tied into him, somewhere along his tail.
To the tree.
Yeah, so he kind of does that bungee jump, but he kind of just falls short because he's stuck by that javelin. But with all his hands and claws available, he's going to see if he can reach out and slash at you. Which he doesn't. Again, because so much is skewered into him, he's not able to reach anything. Then the one down here, he's happy. He's gonna see what he can do. Okay, he's not going to be able to do that, so he's just going to bite and claw at Dradian still. Oh, but he is going to get the bite in, and he's just going to do 4 damage. It's not going to be major. But yeah, that's his turn. Brog.
Alright, this guy is right next to me now.
Yeah.
So...
kind of struggling and squealing while trying to deal with that javelin pinning into him.
Alright, well, I'm going to get my longsword ready, and then take a slash at him.
Yeah, and that's a hit. You cleave this monster in half, right at his midsection as he's hanging upside down like a piñata, and you just bash it open for all the nasty gore that's inside of him. Durandal, it's your turn, unless Borg wants to move.
No, I'm going to spend my move action to recover my javelin.
Yeah, totally. You can absolutely do that. But yeah, Durandal. Your turn.
This one over here is on the ground.
No, he's at 10 feet, so 5 feet above the cleric.
Okay, is he wounded at all?
Yes, he is. He's considered bloodied.
Okay, what I'll do is I'm gonna move to here and draw my short sword and take a ready action to swing at him if he comes down and attacks again.
Well, so he's at a height that he can melee attack Dralian. Dralian inhabits a 5-foot cube based on the ground, and the Sioux monster has a 5-foot cube 10 feet off the ground. Its bottom to its high up cube can meet the top of Dralian's 5-foot cube. You know?
Okay.
So the edges of each can meet. Bottom line, they're 5 feet from one another, basically.
Okay. Can I do an aid action to give him advantage on his next attack?
Totally. Absolutely.
All right, well, I'm going to move up and with my short sword in hand, and I'm going to aid him in fighting this monkey hanging.
Yeah, you're there for moral support. Willem, care to snatch the kill?
Well, annoyed at my complete inability to hit any of these things ever, I'm going to move over here and use Acid Splash.
Okay. So, this is always good because it's the default. Blah. You send some acid out over at the Sioux monster. And, yeah, it will make a dexterity saving throw. I imagine it's got that dexterity. It does. So it passes. Does it take no damage or half?
Half.
Okay. Well, yeah, it shrugs it off pretty easily, though it's still not
I hit something!
You did. Now, Dralian has his earth-shattering divine divinity again, so he's going to use it again to finish this fight here and now. Yeah, he's going to do that now. Yeah, so it's not the double crit magical miracle he had before, but it's still now 22. And he hurts the Sioux monster pretty badly. It looks really hurt at this point. And Azaka just basically goes in with the scimitar to finish it off. If she can, she does. And that kills off that last Sioux monster. As she then goes to explain that those were vicious creatures. They sought to tempt you into thinking that they were anything other than creatures of foulness. But I have fortunately dealt with them before.
It's a good thing we had you with us.
Well, that's what you paid me for. And I still owe you for the mask you got me back. So, it's all good. All right.
I'll search the bodies if it's worth searching.
And
yeah. Also,
so,
yeah, go ahead.
Sioux monster bladder might be worth something. You may be able to make a stew out of the eyeballs. They may come with some diseases. Hard to say. You'll just have to be infected first to find out about them, I guess. But they have no treasure on hand.
I can cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Oh, brilliant. Do you choose to spend a spell slot on that?
Are you guys collecting it to eat it?
No, we don't need to. You have good berries.
Yeah. Let's just leave the body parts.
I like to think Goodberry looks like these jelly beans. Anyway, yeah. If you don't even need to cast it to know that these things are rank, and fiddling about with them would likely lead to some nasty times. But you continue on through the jungle. This area, once you've gotten off the river, apparently is like way more dangerous, as you're finally having to deal with the creatures from the jungle. It seems. And yeah, it may be a rough time.
Definitely discovering that. How much progress have we actually made?
So this is still your first day into the forest.
Oh, it's the first day. Okay.
All of this is still within the first day. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, my Day of the Triffids horrors are being played out now. Yeah. So, you see some very spectacular flowers come about. And they seem to be around in the area. Right. Just deciding how I want to do this. Yeah. Huh. Sorry, just giving things a little bit of a read. Whoop. Yeah, okay. So, back to the battle map we go. Now, this time you guys aren't caught unprepared, or, you know, you're not caught in, like, anything too risky. You guys are basically, this time, approaching from down to the bottom right here. And Azaka warns you that up ahead are some dangerous flowers. I wouldn't recommend picking them or trying to float about with them. They are tremendously nasty in the variety of things they can do. And in your handout, you should be able to see tri-flower fronds. And they have these spectacular yellow, orange and red heads to them. And she says, fortunately, they are stationary, so we won't have much of a problem if we don't get too close.
Alright, is there anything, can we ask her if there's a scent that could potentially lure us in, or anything like that, if there's a safe distance beyond just touch?
No such scent like that. They have, well, each head has its own deadly tango, honestly. The orange one, that's gonna make you feel as bad as it did with the, with the spiders. The yellow ones, are going to, start eating away at you. And you better want to wash that out as quickly as you can. The red ones are going to try and grapple you, and while they grapple you, they're going to seep you with nasty poison too. So don't let them have the opportunity. But yeah, anyway, basically, you guys very carefully begin to make your way through, and while you do, you know, everybody's asked, you know, just to follow Azaka's path, as she's making sure that none of you guys get caught between these things, as there's certainly a good number of them.
Now, there's no way to go around so that we don't have to go through the midst of them.
This is a foresty patch. Anyway, any way around would take longer than you want. Just stick close to me, follow my path, and you'll be fine. And you do so, and you walk very cautiously and slowly. Yeah, you walk around very carefully, and you just avoid them. One of you step out of place a little bit, and one of the heads lashes out, and you notice that they attack with all three. The yellow, the orange, and the red all hiss poison, spit venom and acid, while the red one lashes out some red curling leaves that reach out to try and take you. But with careful planning, you avoid them, as they unfortunately are stationary. And, yeah, hang on. Yeah, these large plants are like 6 to 7 feet tall. Yeah, each of these plants certainly have a way of hurting you, it seems. But other than that, you make your way carefully through, and this patch of forest continues with these things, like quite an abundance of them. You can mention on the hexagon map that perhaps this is quite a thick patch of tri-flower frond patches and what have you. But other than that, with Azaka's help, you make your way carefully through, and you don't get affected. And basically, you finish a day's worth of travel. Oh.
Is it too late to go back? That was hard.
Yeah. Well, now you're actually going through the jungles of Jolt. Yeah. It also occurred to me I should be rolling d20s. Oh, goodness me. I was too comfy with the macro, I forgot that I have to really roll a d20. Because there's actually a number that I have to beat. Fancy that. Still, you guys have a sleep. Anything people want to do in particular while they sleep? Or rather, they're resting for the evening? You've had a big day so far.
I just take careful notes of everything we've encountered so far.
Oh.
For my own personal journal I've been keeping.
Oh, don't you have Volosguy's monsters?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Hmm. Well, it
We
mentions
should
the
take notes in it.
yeah, it mentions the flowers that you just seen today. Hmm. Anyway, so if nothing out of interest, out of ordinary, goes on, you'll rest and the next day begins. Ah. Mm-hmm. So, you guys make your way into the jungle. I adjust the secret token you do not know, so that, yeah, I adjust the secret token basically. And yeah. I am finding some information. Ah, right. So, okay. So, I'll give this to the ranger. Mr. Ranger,
Yeah.
something doesn't feel right. You're still new to this environment, but even then, your hunter-like, instincts lets you know that you feel like something might be spying on you. But it's really hard to say. This jungle is a loud cacophony of mixed noises. Make me a perception check at disadvantage, please. That's an amazing crit, but this was made at disadvantage. So you dismiss it as nothing, and you carry on, and you expect, like, we're gonna be jumped any moment now. Gonna be jumped. I know it. But nothing happens. You don't really get attacked by anything. You just have this unnerving feeling like you're being watched. And that feeling rests with you throughout until the next day, I guess. Do you spend the evening telling people about it?
Yeah, of course. I'll explain that when we travel through the jungle, it feels like we're being watched.
You figure, like, you would have caught sight of a typical person, so this seemed like something a bit more than, like, just your generic scout could have pulled off and could have pulled the wool over your eyes.
This jungle is death.
And Azaka's like, yeah, pretty much. We're going through a place full of undeath. So, yeah, she's just saying, just jungle nerves by the sound of it. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, the next day comes and goes as it's pretty uneventful, actually. With nothing out of interest.
That's a relief.
That's a surprise.
Yeah. Be sure that you've marked off 2 days worth of rations, by the way.
Good berries.
Yes, I mean, food-wise, you always got your good berries. Water-wise, you have your rain catchers. So, your food and water dealt with. Okay. Okay. So, next up, as you continue your way through, let's just get the information. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, weirdly, you spot a not incredibly hidden, but still fairly hidden, camp that has a few tree houses made. And the tree houses aren't like just like chopped up bits of wood. No, they are like purposely grown bits of leaf and tree, and they make up their own like fencing. Miss Druid, I'll allow you to perform a nature check for me, please. Okay, so you feel like you should know what this is all about, but you really don't. But if you had to make a guess, somebody was tampering of nature. Not in a way... Oh, go on.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Can I do a track to see if there's any tracks that are recent here to know if there's been any recent activity?
So, track is an investigation skill. And what you mean to say is you want to do well, yeah, that too. Investigation looks at the clues that are given to you by the land. So investigation also suits. While survival is knowing that eating the Sioux monster would have given you diarrhea of immense kind. Right. No, for this I will have investigation. Oh, and don't you get advantage because it's in your favorite terrain?
I would, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's survival.
Okay.
But I'll roll just for sake of moving on. I'll just do it as investigation. But
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure tracking as a ranger is a survival check.
You know what?
You
know what? We won't leave it. We'll check it now because we can. I know the pit to go for this stuff. Here we go. So, survival is wisdom. Wisdom has animal handling, insight, perception, survival. The DM might make you wisdom survival. Check to follow tracks. Yes. So you are exactly correct. So yes, do a survival check.
Okay.
Don't.
Terrible. At least I have advantage.
Yeah. Now, do you get advantage because terrain, or do you get advantage because favorite enemy type, in this case being undead?
Yes. So if it has anything to do with undead, it gives me advantage. For favored terrain, I do not think I get advantages for being in the terrain when tracking.
All right,
we'll
then.
double check for you though.
Then you don't get advantage.
with the while tracking, I do have the ability to learn the exact number, the sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. If there's any tracks that came through here, based upon the roll, I would guess.
Pardon me, I just knocked my headphones out from their MP3 socket. So I believe you understand those numbers when you get the survival check. Certainly not on a nat 1.
Right.
So either way, you miss the details on this hut. And as you explore it, you don't really get an idea of its inhabitants, other than that they were humanoid and seemingly lacking in anything metal.
Okay. Can we?
go on.
Can I search some of the huts here?
Yes, you may. Yeah, you may.
So they are abandoned. There's no one living there.
No one is in there currently.
I will do a perception and search the huts.
You
at
seem
least
to be
search
at
some
a
of
bit of a
those.
loss with this place. You're not really sure some stuff that you're looking for.
I will do a perception to myself as well.
Okay, yeah. So, George, Mr. Bog the Barbarian, you, spot a rotting quiver that contains some silvered arrows. And you didn't, spot it immediately, but, because after you take the, arrows out, you do see that the arrow heads are silvered. For those that don't understand what this means that if you were going to fight a ghost or a
Undead.
an undead, I don't know about undead, but these basically count as magical items for the sake of their attack rolls. They overcome some disadvantages put on them by creatures that can ignore non-magical items. So yeah, these might prove useful, and you can distribute them or give them however you see fit.
Alright, I will give them to our ranger, since the ranger obviously needs them for the crossbow, and he's pretty much our main ranged.
Yeah, speaking of, these are not bolts, these are arrows. So you're gonna need
arrows.
bolt
Incredibly
one for a heavy
useful.
crossbow.
Yeah. Is there anybody else who has a bow?
I mean, I can always find one and use one. Otherwise, I don't know if it's possible to convert them into a bolt.
In that case, if nobody has a bow, I will hold on to them myself. The rotting quiver. I'm not sure about the quiver though.
Is it possible to convert an arrow into a bolt, like with a knife, in a couple hours?
So what tool proficiencies do you have, Mr. Ranger?
I believe.
You probably need a bow.
I don't even know if that is a tool.
I mean,
I have disguise kit and thievery tools.
okay, neither are what you need for doing this, so no. Plus, more than that,
What would I need to
let's say carpentry
in
tool
general?
proficiency,
Okay.
and you don't have that. Anyway,
All right, I'm
good.
going to leave the quiver, and I'm just going to put the arrows and wrap them up, and put them in my pack.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Ranger, that isn't to say you can't try, but you may end up ruining your crossbow bolt, or you might end up ruining these arrows. But you're welcome
Could
to
I
try.
take the right? Would I be able to just replace the arrowheads on the bolts, even though they're differently shaped?
You can absolutely try, and we'll call it a little experiment. E. Bolt, or S. Bolt. No, I want E. Bolt because it's an experiment bolt that you've fashioned yourself. So we're going to do it that way. Tonight you can make a effort on making these new silvered bolts, and we'll see what they do.
Also, do you want me to roll the 1d10 to determine the number of arrows, or?
No, it's all cool. It's all cool. You just keep it in your person, and I'll tell you what happens when they happen. Anyway, is there any other business you guys want to deal with while at this hut?
Yes.
Go on.
I would like to make an Arcana check to see what kind of magic shaped the trees, since you said I know that they're magically shaped.
All right, do it with advantage. All right, so you recognize that this is a bit of druid craft.
Okay.
Yeah, and the house sort of accommodates humanoids, so you imagine maybe some druids did live here.
Cool.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Any other business you guys have here?
We should mark it on our map because this could potentially be a place that we could rest in the future.
Very,
Especially if
very
it's abandoned.
smart. Very smart idea.
This is our third day, so I believe it would be right here on the map.
Ah.
Should be able to mark it on the world map for us, so we.
You can all use the text tools to mark it on. You absolutely can. I'm very happy to have you guys get lost. This is in fact a design trait of this game. You can mark something where you think it is, and I'm going to mark something where I know it is, and I'm going to see which one you get right and which you get wrong. This is honestly how this game is done.
Okay. So it's 1 day per hex.
Yes.
And how many days have we
3.
traveled
Three.
since we left
This is the
Fire?
third day.
So it should be 1, 2, 3. Should be right there, under the M on Mezro. How do we? Is there a text tool?
On the left-hand side, where you have the little grey box on the pop-out that comes out, beneath Polygon line, you can see text. And you can write something there, and you can draw a line that points to that hexagon if you like. Huts. Yeah, awesome. Brilliant. You know what? Yeah, that's good. If you can see that, then that's fine by me. This is your map. I have my own map. But yeah, brilliant. And like I said, if you misplace these huts, then we will know that. But I know where you are, and you don't know. Either way, do you move along?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You guys set out. Awesome. You travel a little ways away, and again, you get a nice rest in. But you guys are more than likely dealing with some uncomfortable diarrhea. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You go to the jungle, some insect, some disease, and most importantly, the climate change adjustment is absolutely going to mess you over. There's no running away from the uncomfortable, realistic parts that have you feeling not at your best. But other than that, you all deal with this in your own way. Except for Masaka. And maybe Brightheart is a bit more firm about it, but like Dralian is certainly suffering. Like during the day they manage barely, but at night, Dralian calls out to the gods for helm, for protection. It's a horrible, horrible night usually. But anyway, next day comes along. Oh. Okay. 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 Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. Doodly doodly doo. Oh shit. Yeah. So this past couple of days have been quite good. No. No. You're still level 2. We're still level 2, that's fine. Yeah. So, you are suddenly disrupted from your walk as you get, like, sent not far from your head a very small little arrow. And as you, like, are, like, alert and like, right, who's there? Who sent this? You see, squirming out from around the foliage, a bunch of multicolored frogs. And they're all pretty damn cute, to be honest. Nobody else
How
think
big
they're
are
cute?
they?
We wear cute things.
Yeah, we were cute things.
I don't know what they look like. I haven't seen them yet.
They're in your journal under Grung. And, Mr. Sorcerer, would you like to quickly throw out your Pokedex, which is Volus Guide to Monsters?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you spend an action to quickly rush through the pages, and there's immediately a note that says, "Sentient poisonous frogs that live in trees. Truly the gods hate us. Volo." So these things are tree-dwelling frogs that have a society all of their own, of tribal-like nature. They all have poisonous skin that, if you come into contact with its skin, you're gonna start getting poisoned because of it. So beware of that. So, you know, danger to monks. And this is definitely something of a hunting party. So you imagine that you're going to have to be dealing with a few grung wildling, which are magic caster grungs, I believe. Yeah, magic caster grungs. Oh no, I've just logged out of Roll20. God damn it. Back in I go. But yeah, there will be a magic caster type. There may be some smaller types. And there is an elite one between them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go back to the actual map. Battle map. This little tree scene I have going really works well. But I'll just delete out all the flowers. And despite them being little frogs, Azaka certainly is on alert today. As in, like, oh shit, it's the Grungs. Ah, fuck! The calm, cool woman is actually now a little bit afraid of these Grung creatures. As you know,
I assume we can't understand what they're saying.
So you guys play World of Warcraft. I know you've already said it. These are Murlocs. Basically, yeah.
Yeah, they don't understand common, and they definitely have their own language.
We should attack right now.
Yeah, don't fuck with these guys.
Volus
Trust cute.
Volus Guide the Monster does confirm they know the language of Grung. Now, instead of these patches of webbing that we have listed, instead, there's going to be a few puddles of swampy water. Yeah. We're gonna set up a few puddles of swampy water. And they are going to be very murky, but with a bit of blue. Okay, so that's not quite what I wanted the shade to look like, but that's what it's gonna be. Yes, a bit murky and a bit blue. Well, yeah. No, that looks horrible, because because can't actually make
swimming
out.
pool.
Looks like a tree. There we go. There we go. This will do. There we go.
Are there no circle shapes?
Is it hold
No.
Alt or hold shift?
Probably. Oh, god damn it. I gotta just make these puddles quickly so that I don't ruin the drama of having a bunch of frogs leap out of you going pardon me, I like making noises for no reason. Oh yeah, we got more puddles around, and yeah, these puddles are fairly good puddles. This one goes around the tree even. Yeah, this one's quite murky now. And yeah. Okay, so these things are going to the bottom, it seems. Move back. Move back. Oh, I've got insects galore. I'm in the fucking jungle now. That puddle is now there then. There's this dude. And then there's one of these. And one of these. And then 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 one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then one of these.
You can stop anytime now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then one of these. Yes. Yes, yes. And you all have the handouts, and again, they're just all about. Oh, excuse me, I just like making stupid noises.
That was great. Adds to the atmosphere.
Ah, brilliant. I should add Murloc to the sounds if I can. That'd be great. Well, roll your initiative.
Roll initiative. Yep.
Yeah. After this, you guys will level up, I promise. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Durandale, you gained the crit. Very nice. Oh, yeah, Brightheart not doing too badly either.
Kill their leader. The rest will flee.
Oh, you hope so. You never thought or considered that when a leader dies, one being brave to step up will earn itself the rank of leader that makes it feel like trying its hand at promoting itself with action? I said it badly, but I think you know what I mean.
If we kill the alpha, we'll become the alpha, it's fine.
I hear that alpha is a myth.
No. Definitely correct.
Oh, okay. Fine.
That's what I'm hoping for on this one.
Yeah. But yeah, you recognize, and Volo's guide does tell you, you recognize the alphas by their yellow skin with blotchy black spots, like a banana that's going a bit off.
What kinds of weapons do these guys have? Like spears or?
Yeah, tiny little spears and whips and staffs. They have intelligence, so they're able to craft some stuff. And you know that the red ones have a certain bit of magical capabilities. I've opened Skype again. Fuck my life. But yeah, alrighty. Azaka will get her initiative up, because that would still be up if I had that would still be up if I had the didn't close this damn sheet. Boom. And she will roll her initiative. I've moved her away. Okay. Move her back. Beep. Doot.
We should kill the casters since we have advantage here with their
Okay.
rolls.
But yeah, they basically surround you. They don't leap at you immediately. They wait for the key of their leader, and he goes. And yeah, Durandale, you get first attack at all this.
As he starts making that screaming noise, I'm going to move to here.
Oh shit!
30 feet.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fire my crossbow right at him, point blank.
Oh shit!
Does the
I should note. Hold on. I should note
Ha!
that when I attack, if the creature I'm attacking has not taken a turn in combat, I get advantage.
But I like him.
As a part of the natural explorer feat.
Explain to me why I like your guy more than I like this little frog guy, who's an epic gurgling war cry.
Because I'm charging forward and making a heroic move to take out the leader, to
Heroic.
intimidate the rest of the underlings.
He's got you there.
DM isn't feeling quite as impressed, but I can't stop you either. So yeah, you get an advantage on him, and that's a hit. Yeah. Fortunately, this thing is a beast of a froggy, and he just takes it quite easily. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is balanced. Okay, I was just worried there for a little second. But yeah, no, he's fine. He's hurt, and he's like, rock. Yeah,
And then I'll shout to my companions as I do that. Kill the leader, he's wounded.
It's hard to understand what they're talking about. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, this is great. This is pretty good. Okay, yeah, this is awesome. Okay, Brightheart, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move back a little bit and then throw some fire at one of them.
Okay, which one? Okay. That's gonna be a hit. You do good damage to the cold-blooded amphibian. But as he squeals about, he just throws up his little web hand and is like, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, this is exactly what I've wanted, so I can be a silly DM now. I've been hoping for this for a while. But you do good damage. And his friend beside him is like, he's just after some water as you're focusing this froggy. Then next up, this dude that's kind of lurking about in the puddle. I just want some information. Okay, so yeah, this dude is going to cast Spike Growth, and he's going to make this area grow. And this is like nasty thorns. This is not something you can trifle with for sure. Yeah, this looks good. And it's a 20-foot radius. 20-foot radius. So 40-foot cubed. Or 40-foot squared. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Have I got that right? 10, 20, 30, no, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I gotta draw this again. Hang on. Yeah, 20-foot radius. Yeah. It's gonna be something. There we go. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, yes. To back. Yes. So, that foggy. Oh, well, thank you. The ruler tool has pointed out that this could be bigger still. This is big enough. This is big enough. And yeah, it gets one of these. Is he in his space? He's going to be in that space. Because he wouldn't hurt his bro. They have strong froggy loyalty here. But yeah, large, nasty spikes grow out from the ground. And twist and sprout around you guys. This area becomes difficult terrain, as you can see, but Mr. Ranger, I believe you can ignore terrain like this?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
For the difficulty portion of moving at half speed, I would ignore that.
Yeah. And when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. If you don't move, then... yeah. Oh, it's camouflage to look natural. Well then. Well then. Ah.
They would see it because it was casted.
You would
Yeah,
see
would be
you
pretty
would see
obvious
it
if
being
they weren't
casted,
starting
but I'm
to
actually going to have to ask you guys to make me a perception check, actually, because you would see it when he cast it. You saw him cast spells, but you have not been pricked by anything yet. So for now, things are looking camouflaged. I will need a perception check, but everybody everybody can make it. Everybody can make that check. Proficiency. What's his DC? Oh, here we go. Yes, okay. So, everybody passes. So, yeah, you were all watching him cast this, and everybody sees that he's camouflaging the ground. And the camouflage isn't that great. It's a bit shady and a bit wobbly, and it lets you know that the ground is dangerous. And you recognize it for what it is. And you recognize that the terrain is hazardous, but it has been grown around you. So the safest thing to do is to not move, which puts you at a disadvantage because you need to go out to these dudes. Anyway, that's his turn. Alright, this one that's hurt, he doesn't like that he's on fire, so he's just gonna go and he's going to literally leap like high. He jumps pretty high, like a full 15 feet up in the air as he leaps into the puddle of water and singes it out and goes yeah. Zeka, it's your turn.
Right, I'm just gonna have to leave the area anyway, I think.
Okay. That's 5 feet of travel outside the square. So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
It's not too bad. I'm just going to attack this guy next to me.
Okay, roll it. Alright, that's going to be a miss. Whoa. Brog, it's your turn.
Alright, so this is, I guess, like, it's almost like cover, like I can't really see too well outside of it, I guess.
No, you recognize this space because of your perception that this is a semi-camouflaged set of fawns. It's kind of that situation where, you know those pictures you can look at two different sides and a different image comes out?
Yeah, okay.
It kind of is camouflaged in it that way right now.
Alright, is there any way to hack at this thing, or get through without taking damage?
Yeah, you can absolutely hack at it. You'll make 5 feet of progress each time.
Okay. But I can't.
Couldn't you jump?
You could indeed jump. Jump requires you move at least 10 feet, and then you jump the remaining. If you do a long jump, you can jump 15 feet across after you run the first 10 feet.
Oh, you should rage and then take half damage and then just eat it. Just jump.
Eat it.
Rage.
Just eat it.
Let's do it.
Just
Alright,
eat
I'm
it.
gonna rage.
Get up here and help me
I-
on the boss. Boss needs
I am
to go
gonna
down.
rage. I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna junk the 15 out of the. Out of that.
Okay. Yes, you can absolutely do that. So the jump is confirmed because you've already done the prerequisite run-up. But you take 11 points of piercing damage, half
Which is
to
half.
6. Well, yeah, half to 6 for you, because you're raging. But yeah, you make your way across and out of it. Yeah, brilliant. You know what, Zekra? You moved outside. You move from like the edge outward, so I'm actually going to say you don't take any damage from that earlier point.
Ah, cheers.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make that.
And I will ready a javelin and throw the javelin at the leader.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and throw that javelin. That is a nat 1. So this Froggy is just like as you just land it into this puddle, and it doesn't float. It's a bit lost in that puddle there. That's behind him. Azaka is going to move out. She's going to take 4d4 for her efforts, and will take some damage. And then she's going to scimitar this little Froggy. And the Grung is just basically like, you know, a bit afraid, and she just slashes at it mercilessly with her scimitars. And she does hit on the 24, but doesn't kill the Froggy. But he does like keel backwards. He's like, oh! I'm having way too much fun with these frogs, man. I want more of them. So this Froggy is gonna leap high and mightily towards his bro in a valiant lunge as he gets to casting some magic, and he does a cure wounds spell and heals him back for 5 hit points. Yeah.
Oh, the cleric needs thingy rolling.
Oh, damn. Thank you.
Just thinking about healing then.
There we go. That's where he goes. Okay, yeah. That's his action. Now this Grung down here, over here, what's he gonna get up to? Oh, hang on. We need battle thing. I forgot all about that. I don't know what this is. It's titled Cartoon Battle. We'll see what it's like. But yeah, he's just going to use his little short bow, and he's going to make an attack on the yeah, this is right. This is about right. It's going to make an attack on Zekra with a short bow. Rolls a 24. And yeah, Zekra, I need you to make me plus so it comes with its poison damage. Oh shit. Yeah, you take 11 points of damage.
Is anything not poisonous in this forest?
No, poison is what you get in the jungle. Ah,
Well, I'm
someone
buying
should have made a
antidote at the next city to
dwarf.
go to.
Someone should have made a dwarf. All them resistances to poison. Anyway, yeah, Dralian's turn. So, Dralian's just kind of like, oh shit, these frogs, man. Shit, these frogs. This is a deadly fight. Anyway, he steps out harmlessly. And then, what's he going to do? What's he gonna do? Bad boys, what are you gonna do? He's gonna go to that frog, and he's going to warhammer it. Hang on. Is bless a bonus action? Fuck. No. Yeah. No. I already done the attack, so he misses the grung. Which is a shame. Yeah, he misses that, and he's now stuck between a grung and a wet place. Now the grung right beside him, he's just going to go, and he's going to start making an attack with a little dagger. And he rolls a 19, and again does 11 points of damage. I would recommend the druid become something of the animal variety soon.
Animals all make touch attacks, and you said they have poisonous skin.
Well, Willem knows that at least because he brought Volus Guides to Monsters. But Willem, it's your turn.
Hey, they all have poisonous skin. Watch out.
There you go.
Alright. I'm going to hit the leader frog with a magic missile.
Okay.
All three directly to him.
Okay. Alright, that's damage. The frog leader does not look bloodied yet though. Now this little froggy,
and I'll float myself gently over here.
Oh yeah, totally. So this one's gonna go up to it's gonna go up to the ranger because the ranger has threatened its boss, and the boss doesn't like that. So he's gonna go up to you, and he's going to actually leap up like 25 feet high in the air as he charges down heroically with a blah 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 blah, and will make a dagger attack on you. 14 is a hit. Defenders lose. You take 14 points of damage, but also as it comes down, it gets its slimy, slippery paws over your face as it slides its way down with its jab at you. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay, so you failed this, and you are poisoned. But, you figure you can get out of this by your next turn. Because the foggy isn't still touching you. The elite warrior, though, again, doesn't like that you came to mess up his steez. So, he's going to come up at you, and he is going to he's going to do a dagger attack on you. Already nat ones. He doesn't like the shock of what you gave him earlier. But yeah, he's gonna have to be he's gonna have to just basically be settled for that. This grung over here. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's just gonna do a yeah, he's just gonna do a dagger attack on Seka. And does a good hit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Seka, you take another 11 points of damage and you are downed.
Was that 17? That's a miss, I think.
Yes, it is. I apologize. I apologize. You
Phew.
lucky fighter. Good for stacking that AC.
Yep.
This foggy is going to make a short bow attack on Brightheart with a 16. So, Brightheart, you take 11 points of damage. One foggy is going to attack Azaka, and it's going to hit. They're rolling like beasts. And then the one down
that time.
The one down here is going to roll a short bow attack on Seka. Rolls a double 19 and does 13 points of damage to you. You are downed. Yeah. Then, this Grung over here is going to do a short bow attack on the barbarian. The barbarian misses on a 12, finally.
Knock the arrow away with my shield.
Yeah. Then this one is going to have a bit of a short bow attack on the standing wizard, a sorcerer, on a 15, which is a hit. And you take 11 points of damage. Alright, Durandal. Hang on. Yes, you are currently poisoned.
Okay, what does that poison do? Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. If I have a spell that gives me advantage, does that override the poison disadvantage?
Yes, it neutralizes it and just makes it like a normal effect, a normal roll.
Normal? Okay. Well, I'm going to use Zephyr Strike, like last time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my move. Here, I can get up to there. About there.
Okay.
I think it was right there.
Brilliant.
And I will then use my attack to neutralize the disadvantage, and I will shoot the leader again, this time from the side.
Okay. Whoa! Oh shit! Fantastic! So you're just like, I've had fucking enough of this fucking poison in this motherfucking jungle, and I'm gonna let you re-roll that other D10 so it's not a 1, and you can have something a bit more epic for this moment. I'm gonna let you roll that D10 again. Oh my god. I'm gonna let you roll that D10 again. Oh my god! This is like a 1 in... This is in a 1 in 10,000 chance right now that you have a roll that's bad. Okay, I'm sorry. You settle. Fate doesn't want this crit to be as epic as I think it should be. So, you give it 12 points of damage. And it looks bloodied. But that's a good hit. God damn those 1s right now. Jesus Christ. Brightheart, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame on this one.
Yeah, would you like a bit of DM advice?
I'll hear it.
If you hit this bloodied one, you're more than likely to kill it.
Okay, I'll aim for that one.
Okay. Yeah! You kill it. You burn that frog. As you can see, its eyes widen as the shape of your fireball hurtling towards it terrifies it, as it knows that its doom it tried to hide has come for it in the shape of fire. Yeah, you kill it. Anything else you do with your action?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Alrighty then. Yeah, damn. Damn. So now, shortbow attack goes towards the barbarian. Ah, but it's a miss. Okay, good. Zekura, it's your turn.
Up, down.
What's that? Oh yeah, yes you are. Yes you are. Shit. Brog, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to move around the edge here and attack the leader here.
Okay.
Try to finish him off.
Oh, no, that's not a hit. That's unfortunately not a hit.
Oh, if
Anyway.
I'd had bless.
Yeah. Yeah, it took an action to do blessed though. But yeah, it's Asaka's turn. Azaka is going to get to work slicing these grung up the best she can. She is going to do it. Yeah. So she kills off a grung, to say the least, and that's something. Next up is the one right beside her, and it is going to slice at her. But miss. Finally, the misses are coming. And then it's this grung's turn, who's going to do a short bow attack on right heart. Oh, that's not a hit. Well done, Brightheart. How have you got AC? I'm sure you've got it. That's fine. Dralian. So yeah, Dralian's like, oh shit, things are getting rough, man. Things are getting rough. He's gonna go there and bonus action healing word. Zeka. So she gets back up. Dralian. Healing word. Boom. There we go. He does 7 points of hit points back to you. And in the interest of seeing these things die off, because their powers are in numbers, he's gonna channel divinity this one little grung. And she's just like, nah, I'm not letting this happen. And he's going to really blast down at it. And he's going to hit on a 25 and do 9 points of damage, which almost kills it. Almost kills it. But not all the
So
way.
did you just heal me then?
He did heal you. He healed you on a bonus action.
Thank you.
Did 7 hit points back to you.
Cheers.
And the little grung that's beside him is just like, "Roar!" He's going to try and run, and that's going to give him an attack of opportunity. And he's going to kill off that grung. Willem, it's now your turn.
Alright, we're trying to finish off this leader, so I'll use another magic missile. All 3 at him.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a little better.
The leader looks almost dead. Yeah.
And I'll move myself up here.
Oh, you fell into the pond. That's fine. It's fine. You can go back to the pond now. Okay, yeah. Brilliant. So now this little grung that's looking right by his boss is going to charge up to the barbarian and is going to stab him. Where is the dagger? There is the dagger. And it's going to be a miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah, nice one. The elite warrior is actually not a fan of all the attacks on him and needs his grunts to be doing more of the work. So he's going to like leap and climb, well, yeah, to the backside of this tree, and he's going to be 25 feet up in the air on this tree while he's at the back of it. So, Mr. Ranger, you have lost line of sight on him. But yeah, he's wanting to save his skin at this point, and he does call out for help. Or at least you imagine that's what help sounds like. This one isn't aware that Zeka is getting up, so it's going to go over to Dralian, and is going to try an attack on him. He's gonna miss. And this other one has to do cure wounds, so it's going to cast the jump spell on it. which is tripled, and you see this fucking frog leap 75 feet in the air as it fucking flies into the canopy like you've never seen a creature jump before. It's a fucking Mario leap. It's insane. Anyway, yeah. This Grung next shoots at Brightheart. With a 15. That's not a hit. Lucky. And this one is going to move up to Brog. Hang on, it goes a bit back. And is going to dagger him. But with a miss. This other one is going to short bow Brightheart. That's going to be a miss. Durandal, your turn.
All right. So if I don't move, I get 2 actions, right? If I don't move.
No, you get your movement as a separate action. You don't get like another action for not moving.
Okay. What is one action? Can I heal and also attack?
Depends on what kind of healing you plan to do.
Just a regular cure wounds spell.
So cure wounds is an action, so it depends on if you can attack as a bonus action in some way or another.
Ah, okay. Well, I can't. So
that sounds like a no.
what? Yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to move 30 feet to there. Can I see the leader frog?
I'm gonna say barely. It has half cover.
Okay. What is it? How much AC does that give him?
I believe it's gonna be. You know what? I'm entirely not sure. I could just be making up half cover. In all honesty, I don't know the page to immediately go to. But I believe that's about 5 to his AC.
5th edition, a target with half cover gets a +2 bonus to AC and
Brilliant.
Dex saving throws.
Brilliant. What page was that for reference?
I just looked up the SRD.
I don't know what that is, but all the same, keep that remembered for me, because that will be useful. So yeah, his AC is up by 2.
Cover, right, 3/4 cover is +5 AC. And a total cover can't be attacked at all, according to this, which is probably just taken right from the PHP.
Yeah, very likely.
And you said the poison was only 1 round because the.
So yes, at the end of your last turn, I would like another Constitution saving throw. Sorry, we never covered that. We'll cover that now. So you are still poisoned.
Okay. In that case, then I'm just going to heal myself.
Okay. Brightheart, it's your turn. You're being peppered by various amount of arrows coming from all these little froggies.
Yeah. Still gonna stay where I'm at though and cast Produce Flame against this one.
Okay. Roll it. Very good, that's a hit. Alright, that does some damage to it. It seems a lot more steadier than its other foggy bros.
Is that the one that is casting the spike growth?
No. This is the one that was casting the spike growth.
Okay.
Just out of interest. Oh, it's concentration. You gotta stop the spike growth by hitting it. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, it is its turn now. And, it's just gonna shoot a short bow at you. Actually, no, it's going to shoot a short bow at Azaka. And that's not going to be a... It is going to be a hit. And it's going to do an amount of damage. Okay. Yeah, Azaka's starting to look hurt up in these combats. Zeka, it's your turn now.
I'm gonna go over to this guy and smack.
Brilliant.
Oh, and use my bonus action for second wind.
Okay, brilliant. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's good damage. He's still hanging in there though. Brog, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna hit this guy. This guy right here.
Okay. That is a miss.
Alright.
Azaka is going to scimitar the red foggy that she's been dealing with. She's only going to get one hit in, but it's going to make the foggy look bloody-ish. The one right in front of her is going to do a dagger. That's going to be a hit, and will do a certain amount of damage on her. And she is starting to get kind of hurt at this point. This foggy is going to do... yeah, it's going to move up. And it's going to throw a dagger at the back of Zeka, which is going to miss. Dralian is going to call upon his War Cleric abilities, which allow him to attack as a bonus action. So firstly, he's going to attack as a bonus action, and that's going to be a miss. And on his regular action, he's going to attack again, and that's going to be a hit. And he is going to kill this little foggy. These very firm foggies. But Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, once more into the breach. Magic missile to the leader.
You do not have line of sight on him, and you don't actually see him. Now, I know Magic Missile ignores total cover, but you honestly don't know where this creature is at this point.
I don't know. I've been keeping a pretty good eye on where he's been going, because I've been focused on him.
You have indeed followed him, and then he's leapt up behind a tree. So this is, I know. Let's see the compendium for Magic Missile. Magic Missile. Alright. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. You cannot see this target.
Alright. In that case, I'll finish off the one that's harrying Azaka.
Okay. What will you finish it off with? Yeah, what are you going to finish it off with?
Hold on. I did my character sheet as a pop out, and it's really annoying at the moment.
Oh, sorry to hear.
There we go.
Yes, you kill that other Grung. Well done. Brog is out, so I'll do his damage for him if he gets hit, which he probably is. This one is going to dagger him. That's going to be a miss. The elite warrior is going to yell at its grunt to heal it, and it does. Yep, it does a little bit of healing. There's 7 hit points back to the Grung leader. And then this one is going to get up to the edge of the stuff, and is going to throw its dagger at disadvantage over to Brightheart. Oh, and at disadvantage is going to hit with a 19. It's going to do 11 points of damage to
I'm
you.
down.
Yeah. That is a lucky foggy. The next one hits Brog, and he takes 4 to 2, and then takes another 5 points of damage. So he takes 7 points of damage. Whoops, he was on 12, and now he's -7. There we go. He's on 5 hit points. This Grung.
And you got the rage damage, right? I just got back. I'm guessing it's for me.
Yeah, I halved the piercing damage. You do not half poison damage.
Oh, yes.
This one is going to get right up to Zekra and going to dagger her. And crit! Zekra, you take 9 piercing and then 11 poison. So you're down.
Oh, and in a puddle as well.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's a very, very shallow puddle, so you're not going to be drowning, but you are going to have to be making death-saving throws. Durandal, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to try this Constitution save again.
End of your turn. End of your turn.
I didn't do it last turn, though, so...
Then you're not poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take another few steps over here to kind of get a better angle.
Yes.
On the leader.
You do indeed have a better angle on the leader now.
I'm going to take a shot.
Yes. Ooh, that's a hit. Is it? Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. And you'll catch him just as you see some of the scars that you've done on him are beginning to cure over. But yeah, do your damage. Yeah, you can't be excited because that crit would have been amazing right now. But no, you hurt him back down for what the other one just did to him. With the cure wounds, and you figure you got him on the run. You just need that extra attack to finish him off. Brightheart, it's your turn.
I think I have to make a death saving throw.
Yes you do. You are down. That is one pass. If you crit, you get back up on 1 hit point.
So I need to drop out because I have to go work, and I pushed it up as far as I can.
I'll carry on with your guy. You're gonna focus on getting this elite warrior killed.
And then later tonight, George will just fill me in on what the rest of the stuff happened. Plus,
It'll
I can
be
always
recorded.
go see the YouTube video.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. I do have to bounce out though because I have to go work.
Go.
Thanks a lot. I will see you guys next week.
All right,
man. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
See ya.
You later.
All right. So this one is going to, yeah, he's going to get himself there, and he's just going to get ready with some sort of cast going on. Zekro, it's your turn. So death saving throw. And I'm going to check the rule book because I think this is just one failure.
No.
I think
it is.
I think it's just one failure, but we're going to make sure. Where is it? Where is it? Somebody care to help me find death saving throws? Rules on a nat one? Ability checks, resting, shock die. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, if anybody wants to help with the saving throws,
A saving throws doesn't really say.
Yeah. Again, if anybody can find death saving throws, by all means, share what the rules say on a nat 1.
According to Google, rolling 1 or 20 when you make a death saving throw and roll a 1 on the d20, it counts as 2 failures.
Ah, got it. Well, I found the page too, so we'll just see or confirm whether this online source is correct or not.
It is. I've just found it in a book as well.
Oh,
Page
no.
197.
Yeah, 197 indeed. Rolling a 1. If you roll a 20, yeah. If you roll a 1, it counts as 2 failures. So yeah, you have 2 failures. Sorry, Zekra. Your character might be dying. I hope you've been
I think so.
Hope you've been preparing on the backup character sheet I have given you, The one that says backup exclamation mark 4 times.
No, I was feeling optimistic.
Ah, dear. Brog, it's your turn.
Alright,
You need to trim this crowd.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna swing at this guy again.
Brilliant. That is a hit.
Alright, and plus 2 damage to this.
Ah, brilliant. So that's going to be 8 points of damage. He's still going to hang in there. This is no good. You guys need more powerful damage at a time. Anyway, Asaka's turn. Asaka is going to dash to there. Around the tree and missing all the spike growth. This little froggy figures he's going to be a war hero. No, in fact, no, this is the one that threw the dagger at your back. Yeah. He's going to pick up and take the dagger out from your back.
What
Yeah.
a swine.
Yeah, he's just going to collect back his dagger. Yeah.
As long as he's not twisting as he pulls it out, that's alright.
No, this is just going to hurt all the same. Yeah, I'm sorry. He attacks you by taking the dagger out from your back. And you take a failure for the damage he does to you. I'm sorry,
And I think
Zeka.
that's me dead.
You are dead.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And he's just like, oh, I got my dagger back. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, can my corpse at least try and trip him up as he walks past?
Sure. He's not moving that far in. He's just using this action to collect his dagger back. He just goes. Drelian is like, no, as the froggy is just picking up the dagger from your bleeding corpse, as you are now dead. Yeah, but yeah. What do we do now? Excuse me. Where was I? Drelian. Right. So, he is going to healing word somebody he can save, which is Brightheart, and he does so, and does 7 hit points back to her. Brightheart, I recommend shooting at the caster to get rid of this spike growth, or turning into a wild shape so that you don't get knocked down. One or the other. I think it's very important to your health. But anyway, Willem, it's your turn. You've seen your friend die.
It's not a good situation.
No.
Have either of these guys been hurt?
No.
Bother. Ah, he is within 60 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to attempt a Ray of Frost on that one.
Okay. Please hit. Oh my god, no.
Oh, come on!
No, you missed terribly. Alright, this froggy attacks Azaka.
Wait, I'm gonna duck behind the tree.
Okay. And he misses. The elite warrior barks out for more health. The other froggy gives it to him. Damn. This is a rough fight. Yeah. And there's 9 hit points back to him. Yeah, he's in a constant state of pain and healing. It sucks. This little froggy is going to make his way here and then dash to be on top of Zekra's corpse to kind of look proud and like, come face me, you fucker.
It's better tripping my horns.
They have very little feet. They can ride your whole horn. You know, they can. They're not gonna miss that. The other dagger is going to go for Brog. And we'll roll an 11, so that's a miss. This little froggy is going to get up to Dralion. And we'll do a dagger attack. That's going to be a miss. Thank God. Durandal is going to consider his options now that he feels a benign otherworldly force begin to possess him. He has left nothing in his features or traits, which makes this exceptionally difficult for me, a DM, to manage. So, thank you, mate. Not your fault, but for next time, please fill this in. Okay, he's written some stuff here. Fighting style +2 to attack range. Alright. I hope he's adjusted that in his attack. I think he has. Yes, he has. Oh, has he? I don't think he's been kept out of crossbow bots. Anyway, he is going to go around the entire way, so he absolutely can see Mr. Foggy, and he's going to crossbow attack him. With a heavy crossbow. That is going to be a hit. Ah, he's so close. He's so close. Oh goddamn, the frog is so close to dying. But it was a good roll. It was about the best roll he could do. Brightheart, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna say fuck it. As a bonus action, I'm gonna turn it into a Deinonychus, and I'm gonna move and attack the caster.
Remember about Barkskin.
That's a level 2 spell. I don't have that.
Sure? Yeah, you sure it's a level 2?
Yep.
So it is. Oh, sorry. But, okay.
But
Yeah.
I am gonna make 3 attacks on the caster.
Tiny. So you have the creature token. There we go. Boom. Because you inhabit the creature's stats, not your own. So let's hide that. There we go. And now do your attacks. Oh, hang on. Shit. How far did you move? You were about there. So yeah, you moved about 15
Deinonychus was
feet.
40 feet.
No, but how much feet did you move through this area? You moved about 15 feet worth.
I think like 15.
Yep. So I gotta roll 3d4, and you take 7 points of piercing damage to your Deinonychus form. And then you make your attack, and the bite is a miss.
Okay, I'll make my claw attacks.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm very sorry.
The worst.
Oh goodness, this is a rough time. So that Grung is like turning around and he sees you and he's just like, whoa! As he's shocked to see this huge, well, to his comparison, dinosaur come out and join the fight. Oh shit! Well, you didn't succeed with the claw, so not to worry. It does a dagger attack on you. The Deinonychus has an AC of 13, so that's a hit. And you take 11 points of piercing and slashing damage on top of the 7 you did not take off your Deinonychus form earlier. So I will just add that for you.
I'm tracking it in my temporary hit points.
No, you do it on the token that I've made, right here. You should have control of it. Either way, I've put it on there all the same. Zekra is dead. I will take her out. Brog, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna finish this guy off.
Oh, oof.
Are we cursed or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we are.
You're just being taught to fear the froggies. That's what you're being taught to do. Azaka is going to assist the Deinonychus in trying to deal with this red-skinned froggo. No, she believes in thinning the crowd because they can heal. And she crits.
There we go.
Yeah, she kills off another froggy. And she moves up here. Just to like pin this one down. Okay. This one knows what the sorcerer was up to. He's going to go around here and he's going to surprise the sorcerer with a but oh yeah.
Can they? I know they're frogs, but can they move through water without difficult terrain?
Indeed they can. Anyway, this one is simply going to just like poke you with its little finger. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. This is not an attack. It's just touching you. Of a poke. You pass, and you are not paralyzed in some way or another. Dralian's turn. Dralian will use his Wardmain Cleric abilities to attack twice. Oh god, so many tabs. So many tabs. Yeah, he's going to attack twice. No, he's going to cast Bless. He's going to cast Bless. And he's going to choose Azaka. He's gonna choose Azaka himself and Dralian in the very far Duender in the far corner. He probably doesn't have that reach, but this fight needs a conclusion at this point. You know? And yeah, to himself. Yeah. And then to his regular attack, he is going to smash this Froggy. And he does hit. And does 10 points of damage. And that Froggy dies. Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, I will use Shocking Grasp on the frog that's directly next to me.
Okay, brilliant. That is a successful hit. Roll damage. Brilliant. You give it 4 points of damage. I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please, as you made direct contact with the Froggy. Alright, that's a pass, and you resist its crippling charms. Well done. Yikes. This is
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. The elite warrior is looking super hurt as he calls out for healing, and the other Froggy gives it. That's
just as a reminder, that frog cannot take reactions anymore.
What frog?
The one that I Shocking Grasped.
Oh, got it. No worries. Oh,
so I'm gonna
no!
Move beside Drowning.
He does 10 points of healing back to the elite warrior as his fucking cat and mouse keeps going. Good God. This one comes up to Duendel and daggers him. Oh, and misses. This Froggy attacks Brog and misses on a 10. Durandal, getting really frustrated with life and everything, makes another crossbow bolt attack. I'm gonna have to adjust his number of crossbow bolts. Yep. Nope. Yes. Ah! He's done it! He's done it! He is like, fucking fuck this! And he hits the frog through the head. And they all cry out as their leader has died. And they all go, ah! And they all flee. Hang on, yes, they all flee.
That was just insane.
Yes, it was. That you attack them as they flee off.
Yes.
But yeah, they all make their escape now. Now Azaka is very quick to join you guys again, as yeah, she is very quick to say, Zeka, what happened to Zeka? That evokes a response.
No.
And she mutters reasonably quietly to herself, that it's not too late. I think I can save her. And she says, I owe you this much. Put her on my back.
All right, I help lift her onto her back.
The strong character here, so I'm gonna lift the fighter onto our back.
Yeah, she is like huffing with dealing with the weight, as she says, like briefly, there's no time to explain. I will take your friend to old Madam Mbala, spelled Mbala. Far, far, far to the west here, something akin to 170 miles or so. I will make my way there as fast as I can. Strap her arms around me after I transform, and before you ask more about that, you see her change shape to be that of a full tigress, but proper tiger, as they go into a full feral form, roaring as you see their tail come in and their mane, while the fat mask tucks into their shape, as she says, I have no time, I must go. Somehow that she says while in this feral form, and then she does somebody tie up the hands of Zekra around the tiger? Does somebody tie up the hands of Zekra around
Oh, of course.
the tiger?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
brilliant.
I'll even use. I will use her, because she has a rope of her own. I will use her rope to help tie her correctly, so that
Yeah.
she's
So
secure.
yeah. So without any more discussion about it, the tiger absolutely sprints off in a southward direction and leaves you guys, as you're now down a person, and nothing but a hint that she's being taken to old woman Mabala. And we will end the session there.